Last day of July, and a lot of folks are willing to say goodbye, July. It has been way too wet. Let's get right out to Alex Thill. She is in uh, Lancaster County. Are you in the Mount Joy area again?
I'm in Manheim Township right now, actually, and I want to show you this street because it can change in such a matter of hours. This entire road behind me was underwater an hour ago. And if you watch CBS 21 at 5, 5:30, and 6, you'll see that. But there is still one item here that shows how much this water was affecting people. And you can actually see, so it looks like it's a car bumper that hit this grate here. And the water levels were so high up that it might have been impossible to see that. You can see your screen right now.
Alex, so we are showing video of that right now from the earlier
yes,
stuff.
So I see that now. You all can see that. That's exactly what this looked like, and that was less than an hour ago. So it's crazy how quickly things can change here. And this is just one part of Lancaster County that we've been to today. So we've been all over Lancaster County. We were in East Hempfield earlier today, where there was a tree on a car as well. There was some heavy rain as we were driving down Route 30 from Harrisburg to Lancaster. So
it looks like you were near Lancaster Catholic at one point as well.
Yes, yeah. And that was all crazy heavy rain earlier today. We had a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. And so that's kind of what we've been seeing today, that tree rescue. And so what you're looking at right now, this is Route 30. This is driving from Harrisburg to Lancaster. This was around 12:30 this afternoon. So there has been some serious heavy rain and flooding in the Lancaster County area particularly. And it looks right now like we're in a bit of a clearing. And so hopefully that stays the case right now. We'll obviously keep you updated on that, but it's crazy how quickly the rain can dissipate, the flooding can dissipate.
Well, and that's the difference. I mean, you covered it last time as well. Last time it did not go away this fast.
Right, exactly. And so it really just depends on the weather in certain situations. Last time I was in Lancaster County as well covering this, you can see this is how high the water was when I was walking around earlier today. So it really has gotten up to past sidewalks and then been receding a little bit. Drivers, if you are driving today, still use caution because there definitely are areas out there that are cause for concern. We've been seeing people driving around with their hazards all day today. There have been people who have also seen flooding like this on that road right there and then decided to just stop and turn around. This is the area of the tree cleanup I was talking about earlier in East Hempfield Township. So that's the car that the debris landed on being towed away there. I'm told by the neighbor there that nobody was injured, thankfully, and that it was just branches from the tree that fell onto the car.
That's a big branch. That's huge.
So, exactly. So that is just a branch. So think about how big that tree is. That's just a branch from the tree. So the tree is actually still standing on the man's property I spoke with today, and that's just one branch. So it could have been a lot worse if that whole tree came down. So we're thankful that didn't happen. And crews were there pretty quickly, and the neighbor whose tree it was told me they were able to get there because he thinks there were some other trees being cleaned up earlier. We drove around the area and found little bits of debris here and there, but nothing crazy. So we're just happy that everybody in this situation is okay and that car doesn't look to be too banged up there.
Hey, let's bring Tom Russell in right now, Chief Meteorologist. I want you to be on with Alex if you have any questions for her.
Well, she's done a great job of covering this, and Jill D, you alluded to it. This is why we call it flash flooding. It comes up quickly and it goes back quickly. So she's done a great job of contrasting what she's seen versus what it is now. Was there any particular point, Alex, that you saw that things were the worst? Was this about 1, 2 o'clock, or looking back, what was the worst?
Yeah, I would say the worst timing was probably between 12:30 to 2 p.m., specifically in Lancaster County.
Right.
It started to really start to downpour around 12:30 when we were driving on Route 30, and then that tree cleanup was all happening around 1:30, and then this that you're looking at right now, that was, you could see it's sunny there, it's not raining, but it was still all leftover water from just a couple hours ago, or hours before, and that's how much rain was coming down. That was all in the span of an hour or two.
Yeah,
right.
Drainage can't keep up with that. So Alex mentioned it too, Jill D, that the worst is over. We're kind of in this lull. We're still going to have some storms this evening, but I think that's the worst of it. So if we've weathered this, I think we're looking pretty good, in particular in Lancaster County. So I think the worst is over. So it's good news.
All right, good work, Alex. We'll let you go and wrap this up with Tom and about kind of how bad that was and getting us ready for what little is left over, but still maybe enough to cause some problems.
Yeah, so Joel D, here's what's in play. The flood watch, that's the green underneath, and then the thunderstorm watch is the pink on top. The red are actual flood warnings. So where Alex was, Lancaster down to the Maryland border, that's been under flood warning. That's been expanded to or extended to 6:15, I believe, just because of those reasons where you still have that residual water sitting around. I think the thunderstorm watch will be shaved back, and it'll be shaved back from west to east as the evening goes. So still some more showers, maybe a thunderstorm, but as I mentioned, the worst of it is over. Let's show you the next graphic because it's all about this is what the radar looks like. Notice how the storms in Lancaster kind of moved into northern Maryland and then over towards Philly. It's been nasty also in New York City, Joel D. Big flooding in and around Queens in particular. Been watching that. And then you can see this next little wave moving into Franklin County coming in from the west. But that's the worst of it. And now it's going to take a while overnight before we really clear things out, but we're cooler tonight. We're dropping the humidity, and there's the muggy meter. It's going to feel amazing by tomorrow night, upper 50s. Great weekend, lots of sunshine, highs around 80. So yeah, still kind of on guard tonight, but I think the worst of the worst has already come through.
Okay, well, thanks for giving us the update on that. Unfortunately, we're getting used to seeing video like Alex was able to show us, and this time it's going away as fast as it came.
Yeah, that's good news. You're right.
All right. Thank you, Tom. We'll see you on the news at 5, 6, 10, and 11. As for you folks, thanks for joining us on 21 Next. And get ready. We're going to be giving you a lot more afternoon updates like this. So thanks for watching. I'm Joel D.